Good afternoon, gentlemen. The temperature is 110 degrees, and I'm here to tell you we've got a new update to RC pilot trainer. So the F-16 Fighting Falcon, commonly known as the Viper to its pilots and ground crew, has seen some love. We've got some other additions to the game as well, so I certainly thought it was worth doing a video on this 0.5.2 update. So as we head into the aircraft tab, and we can see the Viper EDF electric ducted fan. It's got a few colour schemes we've already shown in the last video, but we've now got the extra variant. So we've got fully loaded, which then goes to the turbine. So a larger model, faster. You might be able to hear that turbine engine whining away. So when we take this off and go to full throttle, we've now got an afterburner light at the rear to add to the realism. The landing gear creates drag, so we do want to retract that. And the landing gear also has wheel brakes. When we bring it down on the ground and we throttle back, that will help slow us down. So let's get her up in the air. We'll go full throttle and hopefully we should see that light kick in. There we go. So as we rotate back, we'll bring up the gear, bring the model around. Let's get the smoke on. So being the larger model, it is far easier to see. And remember, we've got our virtual controller to give us an idea of what she's doing, whether she's flying towards us or away from us. Very cool jet, very cool plane. Kind of old, but still, she's a looker. Right, so the other aircraft that we've got available, the F-117, the Nighthawk. She's got a couple of colour schemes, blacked out, but we've got the belly with the stars and stripes. We also have a turbine variant, larger. No afterburner on this one. The real plane doesn't have it to help with the stealth. So we'll throttle up, we'll get this up in the air because it is a very distinctive silhouette. It's very, very cool to see. So up with our gear. Try and get a flyby to get a look at the belly, those stripes. Let's slow it down a bit. See the stripes. So being the strike fighter, and it was well known for its bombing runs, if you want to do the water balloon game and putting out the candles, it's a cool variant to be flying. Very, very cool plane, iconic. So rather than deploying smoke, it's now said to me the doors are open, so you can see its payload. Doors closed. Very cool. Right, so we also have a new helicopter, the Tumbler 700. So not for the beginner pilot. These are highly maneuverable. I'm using the VR controllers, which I don't really like using. Prefer a gamepad, but even that doesn't give me the kind of control that I'm looking for. So many people will use a real life radio transmitter connected up to the VR headset, either over USB or with dongles to give them that finer control. So we can see we've got a couple of colour schemes. The yellow, I do like the black, it's very nice. And we've got a couple of variants. So the default, or we can custom trim it. So we've got 3 presets and we can decide what's happening, the weight of it and all of these forces. I'm fairly certain this also does auto rotation. What does that mean? Well, if you're up in the air and then you lost engine power, as it's falling through the air moving through the blades will turn them and will create some lift. So real pilots learn this. It's part of landing the helicopter safely. So we've got 3 presets for that, and I'm pretty sure that goes for our Acro 300 as well. So we've got trim for Acro, trim for 3D, custom trim. Yeah, we've got 3 presets for this as well. So if you want to do aerobatic flying and showing off, these are the aircraft to do it in. Right, so let's change our scenery. We'll just head over to Venice Dawn. In the last video, I did forget to mention that our default Cub trainer did come with a Floatplane variant. So sorry I didn't show that off, but I've done it now. And the reason I want to show it off is we also have the Spitfire with a Floatplane variant. So she's a sexy plane, not so much with those pylons on underneath. We'll get her up in the air. Taking off the water is very, very cool. Landing on the water as well. And yes, this was a real thing, a real plane. Yeah, we're going to hear the water lapping away. Have some fun with our radio control plane. So it's great to see so much development being done on this game. I mean, I got it quite some time ago and I was impressed with it then. I was happy to pay the £13, whatever it was, just shy of £14. But because I've done that, that's why I've got access to all these sceneries for free. That's why I've got extra aircraft. I don't pay any more. So you can do the same. You can try this for free and then you can buy whatever DLC you like. But once you've bought 7 things, which equates to about that £14, then everything else becomes unlocked. Whether you want it or not, you got it. So you can't be fleeced by the developer. They've made it very clear that they wanted the pricing to be fair. So buy what you want, and once you've bought 7 items, you get the lot. You can't really say fairer than that. So we'll leave it there, guys. Have a great day, have a great evening, whatever it is you choose to do after watching this. And as always, I'll see you when I see you next. Ciao for now.